Alright guys, what's up guys? Welcome to my loadouts, guns, setups for the most kills and ease control. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. Thank you for watching the video. Alright, so let's go take it over to the graphs here. And I'm just gonna go over, so this is what we're looking at here is the long range ARs, okay? So we have FAL in number 1, obviously, okay? But a lot of people don't like that single shot. It's not easy to use, so I don't consider that, okay? EM2, same thing. When we have EM2 so close to the XM4, and I'll take all these others out for you to see what we're talking about here. Okay, and there's your growl, right? Your growl is a slow to fire kill. Okay, so we're gonna take that out. So when we have like something like the EM2, okay, which you saw was number 1, matched up so closely to the XM4, which is so easy to use, you're never gonna use the EM2. You're always gonna use the XM4, right? M13, you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more distance here. You get about 50 meters, 49 meters. Compared to your 32 before the drop-off. However, down range, 60 meters, 80 meters, that's where you're usually be using your AR. Is anywhere around 60 to 80 meters. So that's what you want to look at, right? So the XM4 is completely dominant there, okay? Next up we have, and we took the XM4, which is in orange, and we're comparing them to all of the Vanguard ARs. So the bar is completely useless. We're not going to compare that. Here's the Cooper, okay? You see where the Cooper is? The Cooper close range is not bad. It's not terrible, but long range is brutal. SDG again, same thing, right? Okay. We'll actually leave the SDG. I'm gonna take away the Volk just because the Volk, we'd rather be using SDG. The AS44 is non-controllable. I mean, if you were gonna use it, this would be the build, but it's still got way too much recoil, visual recoil as well. So let's take a look at the STG and the Automaton, right? For long range, the Automaton doesn't have a damage drop off until almost 70 meters, which is insane, right? And then, even then, it beats out the STG. So there's no real reason to use the STG over the Automaton. So there we have it. We have our top performing Vanguard AR gun. Okay, we're gonna go over these real quick. Okay, so M19 in orange, not viable. MP40 got a steady nerf. A lot of people still using it. Shouldn't be using it. Owen gun as well. Owen guns now, like a lot of these guns are very close. Like we're talking like maybe like 1 point or 0.1, 0.2, 1 point or 0.1 or 1.5, that sort of thing. So I mean, yeah, they're all viable, but we want the top. We want the best. So I put the Modern Warfare MP5 in here just as comparison. So really what you're looking at here is your well gun. Okay, MP5, I'll leave that in there. Your well gun and your Type 100. Now your well gun, you're getting the same TTKs all the way up to 12, but if you're looking for something that can hold up to about 20 meters, Type 100 is definitely your go-to. Okay. Now this is your Modern Warfare and Cold War, and again, you're looking, here's your CX9, okay, at the bottom, your Fennec and your MP5 are your three go-tos. AUG's a close fourth. MP7, meh. Lapa, which a lot of content creators recommending, I definitely don't. I recommend going with one of the like the CX9, the Fennec, the AUG. Any of those are a better choice than the Lapa for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove some of these so it's a clear picture. So there's your Lapa, okay, your MP5, okay, CX9, and your Fennec. Okay, guys, and I gave you guys the builds for the CX9. Sniper support, same thing. Just looking for a gun that has fast TTK up close with faster ADS speed as well. So you're looking here. Your CX9 obviously is fairly decent, all the way up to about 20 meters in with this different build. It's different from the build that I showed you in previously. Kitted out just a little bit more for long range. Now that's only good for 20 meters. So if you're comfortable using a sniper at 20 meters, that's a definite go-to. I currently am not. I use it about anywhere around past about 30 to 40 meters. So that's where I want to start to use my AR is about 40 meters and inward. So for that, I chose the M13. That's a perfect build for me. It's right here, 40 meters, all the way down, and it's still competitive, right? It's still in there, it's still in the top 3. So that's where I chose that. All of these shot combinations are 9% head, 0% neck, 9% chest, 0 stomach, 25 for upper arm and leg, and lower arm and leg is 10 and 12%. All of my shot comparisons will always have that, just because you're not going to land 100% chest, 100% extremities. You need that shot combination. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video or thought it was helpful, please hit that subscribe button and make sure those notifications are turned on.